Have you ever experienced the Go High Level login issues, like the 9 dots of death? I have as well. And what I've done is put together a compilation of a bunch of things I think you can do to get yourself logged back in. My name is Pamela Dale, your gal. Stay with me. We're going to break it down. I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks. First up, what's happening, right? It seems odd, and I thought it was odd as well. So I asked Varun, the co-owner of GoHighLevel, on the last GoHighLevel town hall meeting, I know that there's something else happening kind of idea, right? What do I say so that I don't throw GoHighLevel under the bus? And he says, Pamela, it's a developmental issue. There's some development issues. It's on the back end. So I was like, okay, he said, we're rectifying it. There's not a lot of accounts left, but we are working on it. Perfect. Okay, that sounds like the truth, right? And then next, okay, what's going on? We have to remember that the system is running on the internet. It is not a desktop app. So what happens is Chrome and Safari, Firefox, etc., they automatically cache a website. And if you're caching GoHighLevel, it's okay to cache another piece of software, right? Let's call it. Nobody's updating the damn thing, but you are updating GoHighLevel, and GoHighLevel is updating GoHighLevel, so the cache is a problem. So that's partly what's happening. But the first thing you need to really think through and understand and ask yourself, have you unsubscribed from the GoHighLevel emails, and is your email address correct? I know that sounds ridiculous, but you'd be amazed how many times I've come across that. So ensure first that those two things are handled. And as always, check spam and promotions, etc. for your codes. The next thing that's really important is if you're not getting logged in or you're experiencing those 9 dots, 9 times out of 10, it's a cookies or a caching issue. So let's jump in and take a look. The first thing you're going to do is notice up here on your browser if you have a red X over something that looks like a cookie. So it's blocked it. It's really important to take a look at all of your virus software as well. That could be a big issue. And another is a VPN. If you're running a VPN, it's also going to affect this, as well as all of these Google Chrome extensions. What you can do is slowly remove them and figure out which one is the culprit. Also, the next issue is the cache. And if you click here on your browser on the lock, and then you're going to click on cookies, and you're going to click on everything that is your app, whether it says GoHighLevel or yours. So mine is client tracks, app client tracks, and you're going to click remove, remove, remove. I'm not going to do that because it's going to log me out, which is what it will do for you as well. So that is half of the problem. The other thing to always check as well is to see if you can get in on an incognito window. But if in my experience, the moment that you clear the cache and the cookies, you don't have a problem, except for the odd time I've actually got really hard removed for some reason, in the sense I couldn't get a code anywhere. And I've seen it a couple of times with people. So what you'll need to do is go to the speakwith.us/success and jump in the Zoom room and see if you can get in through their help, because you won't be able to access any of your support, right? If you're a user and this is happening to you, you must reach out to your agency for help, and hopefully you've got an email address or something, because again, you can't get through to the help inside of the app. Another thing that I highly recommend, and you probably, if you watched my videos, you'll notice that I'm constantly clicking between different Google Chrome profiles. So I have a profile just for GoHighLevel, and you'll notice there are not a lot of tabs open here. I'm in training, so I've got a couple of tabs open. But when I jump into people's accounts and take a look, get them to share their screen in Zoom, and there's 500 tabs open. And then some of them, God forbid, have got 3 desktops as well that have it open. So you're going to run into trouble there because it is caching all over the place. So if you're not saving properly, you really need to work in a Google Chrome profile. One of them, have the window open once, and go into another profile when you're working on all the other documents and apps that you're in. Very important. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want that dreaded, ugly blue Ethernet cable to run from your laptop over, or your computer over to your modem. The internet is not running all the time like we think it is. There's a gust of wind, you can see it every once in a while, it starts to wane. And if you're trying to save or log in at that time, you're going to see these issues. So it's very important to grab that blue cable. If that's what color yours is, that's what color mine is. And make sure, you can see mine's here all the time. It's ugly as hell. I don't like it, but I am going to forever be hardwired into my modem so that I don't lose anything. And I forgot to mention, if you're not using Google Chrome, it's highly recommended. And there is the odd time that Google Chrome doesn't work, and I've had to jump into Safari to make a few changes, save, and come back out because of Google Chrome. I didn't want to remove all my cookies and my extensions because I live by them. So I jump into Safari every once in a while to do a few things, especially in the email builder under campaigns and templates. I can't drag that goddamn button over for my life, so I'll use Safari for that. And last but not least, if you have a big button over here on the right-hand side that says update, please update your Google Chrome browser, because these people are creating these Google Chrome extensions all day long, and some of them are compromising or full of viruses, full of malware. So be sure, if you update your Google Chrome browser, it's going to kick some of these out, which is good news. So if you're experiencing these issues, there is a blog post that goes into a little bit more detail, step by step. Usually it's the lock on the left of your browser. Remove the cookies and you're usually fine. One last little tip, though, that I think is really powerful is to add an additional user, a backup user that has a phone number on it, so that you can get logged in that way if for whatever reason the main one isn't working. There is the odd time that your mailbox is full and doesn't get the code, but usually the code will come through on your phone. And make sure that you mark it with like bracket backup or whatever wording works for you so you remember which one you're in. So with that, I hope that you don't experience any more issues. My name is Pamela Dale, your GHL gal. Like, subscribe. You know how to reach me. See you on this journey.